Hello and welcome to PrEP, Podcast and Radio English Program, a podcast and radio series for Yemeni learners of English, brought to you by Amideast, Yemen. The aim of this series is to provide Yemeni learners of English with more exposure to and practice with English. So, now, let's meet your teachers for today's lessons.
Hello and welcome back to our podcast Prep. I'm teacher Sarah and joining me today is my colleague Fatma. How are you, Fatma?
Great, thank you. It's good to be here and be part of this episode.
Okay, let's start with a fun and creative warmer where we will relate body parts to everyday items.
But can you tell me more about it?
Okay, I will provide you with an item. You can share the body part that comes to your mind whenever you see it. Are you ready, Fatma?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, when you see a bicycle, which body part comes to your mind?
Are they legs?
Yes, certainly. Okay, when you see speakers, which body part comes to your mind?
Ears?
That's right.
Okay.
When you see a musical instrument, which body part comes to your mind?
Hands and fingers.
Exactly. You're doing great, Fatma.
Okay.
Let's try the last one.
Okay, now let me ask you now because I got the idea of this activity.
Okay.
Okay, when you see scissors, which body part comes to your mind?
I think teeth.
Great job, Sarah. I hope you enjoyed the warm-up activity. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss. Can you guess what it is?
Well, since the warmer was about body parts, I think it has to do with our bodies. Is it getting sick, keeping healthy?
Well, you are nearly there. It's about health problems and common illness and ailments.
I see. And what grammar are we going to use?
We are going to learn how to give advice using should and shouldn't. Are you ready?
Yes. Conversation 1. Listen to two friends talking about their health problems. Hey there, how are you?
Not so good. I have a terrible cold.
Really? That's too bad. Then why did you come to school? You should be at home in bed. It's really important to get a lot of rest.
Yeah, you're right. But I have a quiz.
Even so, rest is very important. Okay, have you taken anything medicine?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's sometimes helpful to have some garlic soup. Just chop up a whole piece of garlic and cook it in chicken stock. Try it, it really works.
Look, that sounds awful. I don't like garlic.
Yeah, but believe me, you will get better soon.
Okay, I'll try it.
And one more piece of advice, you should not drink cold water.
Okay, Sarah, thanks for your help.
Discussion.
Sarah, what was the second person's problem?
She had a terrible cold.
And what was the first advice?
She should be at home because rest is very important.
And what was the second advice?
She told her about a remedy for the cold.
And what was the remedy?
She should chop up a whole piece of garlic and cook it in a chicken stock.
And how was the advice given?
She used should and shouldn't to give advice about health problems.
Can we use shouldn't?
Yes, of course. We use shouldn't to say that an action is not a good idea and it is considered harmful. For example, if you have a cold, you should not drink cold water.
I see. So when do we use should?
We use should when it is something good for you. So when you say you should be at home in bed, we are suggesting an action or behavior that is considered beneficial for you.
You mean that staying at home will help me rest and get better?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Conversation 2. At the clinic. Listen to a conversation between a doctor and a patient.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Good morning, doctor. I don't feel well.
What's the matter?
I have a cough and a fever.
Do you have a sore throat?
Yes.
I think you have a cold. This week I had many patients with the same symptoms.
Yes, even my classmates have been absent from school for the last few days.
Do you have any other health problems?
Oh, yes, doctor. I have a stomachache after eating.
Okay, I think I need to examine you first. Do you mind lying on the bed? Discussion.
Fatma, I think I have the same problem.
So you should see a doctor.
No, I prefer a home remedy. Can you suggest one?
Yep. My mother usually squeezes a lemon on a cup of tea. That really helps.
Thanks, I'll do that. If I don't feel better, I will see the doctor. Thank you, Fatma.
You're welcome, Sarah. Take care. Okay, Sarah, let me check your knowledge on today's episode. Ready to start?
Yes, go ahead.
If I have a headache, what should I do?
You should take some pain reliever.
If I have a backache, what should I do?
You should lie down without a pillow.
And what should I do if I have a cough?
You should take some cough medicines.
What if I have insomnia and I can't sleep?
You should not drink coffee at night. Okay, listeners, let's move to an exciting segment of our podcast, the quiz time. People have some health problems. What should these people do? Suggest some home remedies using should and shouldn't.
Number 1. Maria has a dandruff.
Number 2. Ali has a fever.
Number 3. Dina and Ahmed have a sore throat.
Number 4. Sally has a headache.
The last one. Noor has a toothache. Now listen to the answers. Don't worry if you have a different remedy as an answer. Number 1. Maria should apply a mixture of vinegar and water on her scalp for 10 minutes. Then she can wash her hair with a shampoo.
Number 2. Ali should place a cool cloth on his forehead to bring down the fever.
Number 3. Dina and Ahmed should drink tea with lemon or eat honey.
Number 4. Sally should drink a cup of ginger tea.
The last one. Noor should put clove oil on the affected tooth using a cotton ball.
And that brings us to the end of our interactive quiz on health problems and the use of should and shouldn't in providing advice. We hope you found the quiz both enjoyable and informative.
Now we have reached the end of today's episode on health problems. I hope that you are able to talk about health problems and give advice using should and shouldn't.
Before we sign off, we would like to thank you all our incredible listeners.
For further practice, please join our Amideast Facebook page where we will post tasks, exercises, and links to more online practice of English.
Until then, take care, stay curious, and keep exploring the world around you. Goodbye.
Bye.